Once again, I appreciate your attendance. Today, Musa is not going to come. He sent an email. I very much appreciate your consistently attending my class. Today, we are going to begin a new kitab, new farman. That is the fourth kitab. This is Kitabul Hawala, Kitabul Rahn, Kitabul Emanat. This I am following. For example, I have here Ruhul Majalla. This is Dar Saadat, Asbaq Mosul, Walisi, Mektebi Hukuk'dan mezun Hacı Reşit Başa prepared this one. Dar Saadat, Cağaloğlu'nda Ayasofya Caddesi'nde Matbaa-i Hayriye ve Şürekası 1328. This is like in Turkish field. Also, I have Majalla Articles here, another big, mashallah, Mir'at-ı Majalla. Mir'at-ı Majalla, really full name. And yes, this is Mir'at-ı Majalla. Also, I have here to benefit from. Now, we are in 673. 673. Mucebince amel oluna sureti hattı Humayun. Let be acted upon accordingly. This is the formula. Mucebince amel oluna. Let this be practiced, acted upon. Sureti hattı Humayun. A copy of the majestic order. Ferman. Hattı Humayun. Kitab-ı Rabi' for fourth kitab, fourth chapter, fourth book, Havale hakkında olup, this is about Havale, mukaddime ile iki babı havidir. It has one mukaddime and two bab. Okay. Mukaddime, introduction, havaleye dair olan istilahat-ı fıkhiye beyanındadır. This is about istilahat, mustalahat, terminologies of fiqh on havale. Okay. 673. Okay. Article 673. Havale, I am reading. Havale, deyni bir zimmetten diğer zimmete nakl etmektir. What is havale? You know the word. Havale is transferring. Transferring debt, credit debt, from one zimma to another zimma. One burden of responsibility of paying it to another. This is hawala. The word key here is hawala. Let me write once more. I said this is awal in French. Hawala. إحالة محيل حول أحول أحال أحيل يحيل يحال محيل حوالة دور محال حوالة دان محال له حوالة دان for I mean these are the words used, terminologies. We will go like that. So first chapter is related, muqaddimah, with the terminologies. First terminology is what? Havale, deyni zimmetten başka zimmete nakıldır. Transferring deyn, that from one person's responsibility to another person's responsibility. What that means? A owes some amount of money to B. So B is creditor. The A is in debtor. He needs to pay. Debtor, the person who got the credit, A, tells to C, a third person, you pay on my behalf to B. So what he is doing, he is transferring his burden, responsibility, dhimma of paying to C, transferring to C. So hawala is transferring dain from one dhimma to another person's dhimma. Okay. Okay, 673. Hawala is to make a transfer of a debt from one debtor account to the debtor account of another. I will read once more. 673. Hawala is to make a transfer of a debt from one debtor account to the debtor account of another. Dhimma, burden, responsibility, like that. Okay. Terminologies. This chapter is terminologies. 674. Muhil havale eden kimse ki medyundur. Muhil, havaledur. Muhil. Havaledur is a person who does hawala. Muhil is a person who does hawala, which that means debtor, the one who principally owes to other person to be A in this. That is muhil. A is muhil. Terminologies. We are discussing terminologies, okay? Six, 7, 4. Muhil is a person who is a debtor and makes a hawala. Hawala dur. Okay.
So muhil is asil. The asil. Asil.
Muhil is the asil. I mean principal debtor. Yes, asil. He is asil. Yes, in that context, he is asil. Okay. Now 6, 7, 5.
Is muhil ismul fa'il?
Ismul fa'il, yes. أحول أحول يحول 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 يحيل محيل اسم الفاعل, yes. Okay. 6, 7, 5. muhalullah dain yani muhilde alacağı olan kimsedir. Muhalullah. Muhalun lehu. Havaledan for him. Who is that person? The person who is creditor. This havaledan for him, for his useful for him. Who is that? The one who gave the money. B, A, B, not C. B. So, muhalullah, da'in. Muhalullah is person, da'in, dain giver, creditor. Yani muhilde alacağı olan kimsedir. That is a person who has credit, debt to take from muhil. From muhil. Muhalullah is a person who is a creditor. Yes. Yes, a creditor. Okay. 7-6. Seven, six. Muhalun aleyh kendi üzerine havaleyi kabul yani muhilin borcunu taahhüt ve iltizam eden kimsedir. Muhalun aleyh. Aleyh. Havaleden on him. Against him. Ala. Against. Le for ala on. So muhalun aleyh. Havaleden against or havaleden as a burden to him. Who is that muhalun aleyh? Kendi üzerine havaleyi kabul. A person who accepts havale, accepting, kendi burden, accepts new burden on him, kabul eden, yani muhilin borcunu taahhüt ve iltizam eden kimsedir. Yani, that is the one who promises or gets the burden, duty of paying debt of muhil on himself. Ta'ahud and iltizam. Ta'ahud. تعهد عهد عهد ألم أعهد إليكم يا بني آدم تعهد took عهد on him عهد like promise like covenant like agreement took on himself the burden the responsibility ذمة. Zimmah, let me write zimmah here. This is here, zimma. This is big word. Zimmatun or zimmatun. Zimma. 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 Zimma could be. Zimmat could be. Zimma. Zimma, responsibility. You have zimma of salah. So you need responsible today salah. You have zimma of paying your debt. Zimma of paying the bill. I mean, burden, responsibility on your shoulder. You are responsible. But a little child, baby, is not does not have any zimma for anyone. Or insane person, what zimma? Doesn't know nothing what he is doing, has no zimma on himself. Okay, so muhalun alayh, the person hawala done against as a burden on him is the person who hawala qabulidan, the one who accepts hawala, that is per C in our case, C, yes, yani muhilin borcunu, the debt of the muhil accepted, done ta'ahud, iltizam, sticks, iltizam to himself, to sticks, iltazama. Iltizam. Lazima. Lazima luzum. Iltazama. So, let me write here. There is, this is alif, this is ba. So alif is muhil, ba is muhalun lah, because alif is madyun, dain. Dain. The keyword is dain. That. This person is da'in. A little squeezed here. Da'in. So, this person owes. Dain. To muhalullah. To da'in. There is a C here, Jim here, or Ha here. Let me, like that, erase like that. So, tells to this person, hawala. This is muhalun alayh. Hawala done, burden done on him. So, alif tells to Ha, you pay the debt, dain, to him. So he accepts. This is muhil. Original, this is madyun. This is dain. This is dain. But muhil tells to Ha, muhalun alayh becomes muhalun alayh, accepts. You pay on behalf of me to muhalullah. Muhalullah is ba. So, three, at the beginning, two persons relation. Hawala puts third person into the picture. Now, how much this released? We will go into detail, this terminology. When he accepts, is this person no more responsible? whether he pays or not, this muhalun alayh. This muhalun alayh dies. What about his inheritors? This hawala is transferable to inheritors or not? This person died. Already done hawala. So Muhil's inheritors are included in that? Not? I mean, this is a thing. It may be millions, it may be billions. I mean, it's not like $10, $50, no problem. Halal may be halal, I will pay from my pocket. No, you... Low. Okay. Muhalun alayh. Now, six, seven, seven. 677.
You want to,
6?
you want to check the book on it.
Huh?
No.
Is this 6-5? Muhalun alayh? 6-7-6 it was. Now 6-7-7.
You want to read it from the, check the text in the other book?
Huh?
In the English?
English.
Oh, English. Sorry. Good, you reminded me. I did not read English. Okay. Yes. 6-7-6 English. Muhalun alayh is a person who accepts a hawala to himself. Muhalun alayh is a person who accepts a hawala to himself. Okay, thanks. Thanks to be reminded. Thankful. I am thankful to you. You reminded me. So 677. Muhalun bih. Havale olunan maldır. Let me erase here at least some part of it. Muhalun bih. Muhal bih. Muhal havaledan with. Havaledan material. Bihi, with him, with that. Okay? This is 677. Muhalun bih havale olunan maldır. Muhalun bih is material, is the thing which done hawala. Like, what is that? Like money, dollar. Money, dollar. That is dain. That person has a dain on himself, muhil. That dain is transferred to other person. Franc money, franc. Mark, mark. Whatever, gold, gold. Whatever dain is, that is transferred. Dain is mal. That is thing, property, owned. Okay. 677. Muhalun bih is the thing which is transferred by hawala. Muhalun bih is the thing which is transferred by hawala. Yes. Now, 7, no, 6, 7, 8. Six, seven, eight. Havale-i mukayyede muhilin muhalun aleyh zimmetinde yahut yedinde olan malından vermek üzere deyu mukayyed olan havaledir. Havale-i mukayyede. This is havale. Le-i mukayyede. Havale-i mukayyede. Havale, you know, mukayyede comes from qayd. Qayyede, qayd. Qayd, tied, tie. Muqayyad, also qualified with an adjective, not left like animals. No, no, white animals, bred animals, animals raised in the market, in the farm. I mean, any word which is defined by some restrictive words, defining words. Qayyada. Havale-i muqayyada. Havale of muqayyada. Muqayyada type of havale. So, havale-i muqayyada. So there are two havales. One, havale-i muqayyada. We will discuss, then the next one is coming. Muqayyad havale. Havale which has qayds, quyuds, ties, connections. Havale-i muqayyede muhilin muhalun aleyh zimmetinde, broken translation, muhil, whatever he has on the zimma of muhalun aleyh, see, on the zimmet, okay? Zimmetinde yahut yedinde, yahut zimmetinde, yahut or in his hand. Sees, see, jim, ha, that person's ha, okay, olan malından vermek üzere. He will give from his own wealth. See, third person, muhalun alayh, will give what will pay from his own zimmet, from his own hand, whatever he owns. Deyu muqayyad olan havaledir. That is the type of havale which has this restrictive. I am going to pay, muhalun alayh is saying, from what I have now, not what I am going to have in future. Now. You know this one? Yeah. I will pay from here, from this. So I am accepting to pay from this one, not protecting other wealth, other richness, not to bankrupt fully. Because there may be claim later on. If he dies, the person, other person cannot claim from inheritors of this muhalun alayh other things. I mean, there are rules like that. Okay? 678. Hawala muqayyada is a hawala restricted by a stipulation for the transferee to pay from property of the transferor owed to him by the transferee in the hands of the transferee. Too confusing, too messed up, I believe. Hawala muqayyada is a hawala restricted by a stipulation. There is a stipulation, yes, for the transferee, muhalun alayh, to pay from the property of the transferor. He is going to pay from other person's transferor, the book says here, owed to him by the transferee, because the person owes to him, yes, or in hands of the transferee, or is in the hands of the transferee. I mean, I don't agree that much with this understanding, but this is the translation they made that time.
Imam, the hawala-i, is that like a hamza at the end of hawala-i? I never saw
Good.
that.
Good. You caught. So this is hawalatun. In reality, hawalatun, like that, hawalatun. This is also muqayyadatun. Hawalatun muqayyadatun. Qaid dan hawala. Hawala is noun, mawsuf, muqayyada is sifa. But this word is Arabic word, but structure is Persian. Hawala'i muqayyada, Persian. In Persian, this mawsuf is kasra. For that, it's hawalahi, hawala'i. That is why he came here.
Ah, okay.
This is Persian. I need to Ottoman Turkish, pardon. I am giving an example. This is jama'atun, jama'a, muhtaramatun, respected. This is Arabic. Jama'atun muhtaram, jama'atun, gathering, muhtaramatun, respectful. Jama'a is mawsuf, muhtaramatun is sifa here. Okay, adjective. Comes after noun, okay? But same word is in Persian is like that. This ta turns into ta. Muhtarama. Jama'at muhtarama. But this is mawsuf. This is sifat, this is mawsuf. Mawsuf is kasra in Persian. Jama'ati muhtarama. So what this book is doing, using Ottoman system, we have this Jama'ati muhtarama too much, these type of examples. Using hawala'i muqayyada, hawala, because it is kasra, hawala, he, we cannot say hawala, he is added to additional. Hawala, muqayyada, muqayyad hawala. Yes. Now, 9. 7, 9. Okay. Hawala mutlaqa. Muhalun aleyhte olan malından vermek üzere deyu mukayyet olmayan havaledir. Let me erase here this one. So, this havale mutlaqa. Now we have another word. Havale mutlaqa. Mutlaqa. Havale mutlaqa. Mutlaq havale. Mutlaq means released. Released from qaid, muqayyad, not muqayyad. What is mutlaq havale? Havale mutlaqa muhilin, muhalun aleyhte olan malından vermek üzere. Deyu muqayyad olmayan havaledir. A havale which does not have any qaid, that muhalun alayh will pay, that it does not have a qaid that muhalun alayh will pay from the wealth he is holding on behalf of muhil, debtor. There is no qaid like that. In previously that was the qaid, in previous one. Here mutlaqa, no qaid. Mutlaqa means no qaid. No qaid. No qaid. No restriction. Okay? English. 679. Hawala mutlaqa is hawala which is not restricted for payment to be made from property of the transferor in the hands of the transferee. Hawala mutlaqa is a hawala which is not restricted, no stipulation, no qaid, for payment to be made, not restricted, from property of the transferor, muhil, in the hands of transferee, muhalun alayh. I think we will conclude at this point.